Hey everybody, I'm Liz and welcome to this week's Brews and Bites, where we are doing sushi with the Japanese rice lager from Upslope Brewing Co. in Boulder, Colorado. This particular sushi pairing is right out of your favorite grocery store. If they have a sushi section, I definitely recommend. I'm a California girl myself. It's easy, it's crab, it's cucumber, it's ginger, it's soy if you're into it. We've got a regular California roll, we've got a spicy California roll, and we've got a crunchy California roll. We're hitting all those favorite flavors, so let's jump into it.
Dive in or swim into it, pinch into it.
Let's pinch it off. No.
Get it. Sushi. Pour that beer.
This is our beautiful rice lager. Contessa hops, flaked rice, malt, water, yeast from Upslope. Look at that beautiful golden to straw color. Nice and lagerific. Not too malty on the nose. Very light, really refreshing. Can't wait to get into it. Some things we're really expecting. I think it's going to be this fun tango of a dance. I think the complementary and contrasting flavors are really going to battle it out because I think so much of it is complementary and contrasting. And let's not forget cutting at the same time. We're looking for really the sweet light malt to really complement the cucumber and the avocado. And then we're looking for those big contrasting flavors with the crab and the crispness of the lager. And then all of a sudden that cut's going to come along and it's all just going to wash away. So it's actually going to be probably over in seconds. All these things are going to happen all at once, everything firing on all cylinders. So can't wait for that. And then of course, ginger to reset everything. Try it again because that's what you do with sushi. And of course, the salt and umami bits that really come forward in the soy sauce are just going to flavor explode everything that this rice lager has to offer with sushi. I'm definitely a drinker more than an eater, so you'll often find me starting with a drink and then taking a bite. You're welcome to do it either way. Boldness of flavors are gonna come out differently depending on which way you start. I'm gonna start with the regular California roll to get going. Got that crab effect. I'm gonna get a little salt going in. I'm craving a little salt today, so that umami flavor from the soy. Everything's really happening at once, kind of like we expected. It's complementing, it's contrasting, and it's kind of cutting at the same time. And washing it down so beautifully. It makes me want to take another bite instantly. It was a really big bite. I feel like I instantly lost it. I'm looking forward to the spice. I think that's going to send it to a whole new level. What's nice about a nice crisp rice lager with sushi is it's rice on rice, and it's really easy to just keep going back for more. I'm gonna get in with a little bit of ginger, see what that does. Spicing things up. How will it do with the malt? Well, actually, it just brings out the hops more for me. It almost takes away that malt completely, probably because it's such a tangy sour taste as opposed to sweet. So I'm not gonna dip this one in any soy because I love mayonnaise, I love spice, and this is like sriracha sauce and mayonnaise on top of a California roll. I'm not sure you could go wrong. So it makes it a lot more creamy, of course. You're not getting as much as the crab flavors, but the spice is coming through. And kind of some of that lingering lager flavor in my mouth is already dancing. The hops and the rice really pop with the rice. The spice kind of goes away right away, but I assume that's often the play of mayonnaise. It really just flushes it out right away. It really is a palate refresh in and of itself. Like almost that dry finish, kind of just setting us back to normal. And then if you're using your nose, things are kind of circulating. Actually, I'm getting a lot more of that hoppy, flaky rice effect coming through the nose. I'm not smelling as much of the ginger anymore, I'll just say that. Excuse me. I also haven't had a beer in a couple days and it tastes really good. Shoot. All right, so now for our crunchy, spicy California roll, you can see they threw in, I think they are like the fried onions, like French onions, that sort of deal. I'm gonna get a little more soy on there as well. Might as well make it juicy. Let's go. Big bite. I did want to say though, it was surprising that not a lot of the avocado came through for me. Here I just got it texturally, but I didn't get it on the other ones. Could be because it's a little bit older. I like all the salt that the fried onions on top with the soy does for it, which makes me want to go back for this beer even more, right? Salt and lagers, it's savory, delicious, it's crisp. Which often for me makes me want to eat faster because there's such instant gratification type of flavors, whereas before, with just the normal California roll, it's more, it lingers a little bit longer because of the, I guess more plain flavors, as opposed to these are more intense flavors. Bite, drink, bite, drink. That's it. Like, I do recommend this pairing. I think it's a great like lunch pairing or maybe like a Saturday afternoon. Again, lunch pairing. It's light. It's not going to make you too full. The meal in itself is actually pretty healthy. And you get a lot of great like sweet, malty, crisp rice, flaky coming out of the lager, and it's effervescent, right? You got all those bubbles washing it right down. Recommend.
So I'm going a slightly different route than Liz. She went with the California roll, all three of them. They look great. I was really jealous of that crunchy one. We wanted to throw out something a little bit different at you. So I went with a vegetarian roll, actually. Sucker's got cucumber, carrot, all the good little sesame flakes on there. The soy is gonna help it pop a little bit. Honestly, because it doesn't have the mayo, it doesn't have the fish flavor, I'm thinking the beer is 100% gonna be the hero on this one. I'm not gonna have that spice. I'm gonna throw a ginger slice in with one of mine to kind of help add a little bit more flavor to it. But yeah, I think Liz nailed it with this as like a great lunch pairing without even trying it, right? You got a light lager. It's gonna go with a light, fresh meal and kind of kick you off going. You're gonna like wanna go walk the dogs after this meal on a Saturday afternoon. Anyways, let's jump in. If I can do that. Apparently I can't. Boop, boop, boop. Get my soy. All right, the ginger brings out that hoppy. The rice brings out the malty. I think on like the initial smell, with all the flavors going on, there's like this really powerful lager smell happening, which is great. And with the malts, I was actually really excited for it with the salt of the soy. Liz nailed it. Like it cuts it away really quick, helps wash it all down. It has been in the fridge for a couple days, so it's a little dry. So the extra liquid was nice for it. I mean, A-class, like we often do like Kirin and stuff. Like I would choose this over a Kirin. I think it's a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, especially for like a mid-afternoon date. Like this is just like a perfect light, bright pairing that, especially if you have the fish in there, you're just getting packed full of protein, a lot of bright flavors, and kind of carry on with your day. I mean, this beer is fantastic with it. So would recommend 4.9%. Thanks, Upslope.